It's the final golden ticket match of the Clash of Clans World Championship qualifiers. Either VN Esporting or HST Esport will move on to the World Championship finals. We already know the top 7 teams competing, which include Navi, Tribe Gaming, Super, Repata Gaming, Strut, Early Attacks, and Clash Champs. With a victory and a top 8 secured, the winning team will guarantee themselves $40,000. Good luck. Straight away we go here, Judo, with the very first attack. HST Esports coming in, going in with Super Barbarians. Remember, a golden ticket is on the line in this match. The final golden ticket for the Clash of Clans World Championship here, Judo.
That is true, and with the battle blimp, we've seen those attacks earlier today. There is a giant bomb in that location, which will get rid of some of his super archers, but able to clone the others. Town Hall will fall here. What else can he get? Can he get that multi? Should be able to get that. Continues to turn them invisible. Good start.
Nice bomb tower in the backside, and he activates the tornado trap, so he doesn't have to worry about if his heroes do path their way anywhere in this area, even though he would like to stay far away from going there because he can then path them up towards that Eagle Artillery. But time is always going to be the question mark. You got to use these Super Barbarians in front of your heroes. Keep them alive. If you lose your heroes, the attack is going to completely change. But the problem here, Judo, is the Queen's walking into this compartment, which means she must break through a wall to get out. And the King's coming back. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Exactly. Did have the Electro Titan, but I guess the Electro Titan just fell as well. So didn't have that to help with the skeletons, and now the Queen has to go through the wall. He's got to be careful in case too many buildings go down so that the Queen redirects here and maybe tries to go through towards the multi. That could definitely happen. Yeah. Oh no, she does turn around, but not to the multi.
Uh-oh. Queen ability is forced through the enemy world champion. And he needs to drop his Royal Champion or something for that multi-target Inferno because the Queen's going to be on her own going to the bottom side as he finally sends the RC in, but she's not angled properly into the multi. She's going to kind of get in front of this King now.
Oh my goodness. He can keep an eye. I mean, he doesn't really have to keep much of an eye on the Queen because she's just going to do her own thing down there. But that multi-target Inferno, like you said, it's just beaming away on his heroes all of the time. He can't send any raged barbarians in to help because all of the walls are closed. Heroes are down. And now he's got to just support the Queen. But I don't think he can get through that back area with the defending Queen and the scatter shot.
Yeah, with that, the Monolith is going down. The Diggy has transferred off to the Queen while she is getting healed slowly back up, but the Diggy is down, and we got a full health Queen. I'm seeing there. Yep, that's a Queen. It's that new, the Halloween Queen skin there, and unfortunately not able to get that through for a 3-star as it's just a 90% to it.
The golden ticket on the line. We know how much both teams want it, but who's actually going to hold it together?
Well, ExoDani is looking to deliver with a Twin Hog attack, starting off with that Queen to that top side. That Baby Dragon, former in the funnel, pulling a little bit of this CC out of here. But is he going to deploy the blimp over the top of the Queen? Yes, indeed. It's going to serve 2 purposes here. To take out the Town Hall and to pull the Clan Castle so the healers do not get hit by the Town Hall, but they're getting spun. So he makes these buildings invisible to try to bring them back to the Town Hall with small bombs going off. The Town Hall is finally going down. Well done. Securing the Monolith. Just one more shot.
Just got that before the Archer Queen turned to the Lava Hound. Otherwise, that could be a nightmare of a situation. Does, like you said, manage to get that Town Hall and maybe committed 1 extra spell that he wasn't expecting, but that's not the end of the world, particularly since he's held onto that Queen ability, got through the Monolith. He just wants her to get that little bit further, probably even get closer to that Rage Tower before the Hog Riders come in from the west.
With that Queen continuing her charge through, she can grab a bomb tower, which is going to be so helpful so the Hogs do not take that damage as the Hogs are actually starting off to the far right side. They go straight into the enemy Royal Champion, but get ready for that War Internal Tome. The Eagle shots are hitting these Hogs, and bam, pops the ability right before the Eagle shots land on top of them as he's continuing his way through with a Rage, but no heal spell, so it's all about just overwhelming and powering through this base.
Yeah, I thought with that other wall break, he was going to try and push the Archer Queen back across into the middle of the base with the Hog Riders, but seemingly just flushing out that other area. The multi-target Inferno being raged up in the center is doing a lot of damage to those Hog Riders, but do they get enough? A lot of the time with the Hog Riders nowadays, you're really just trying to get most of the base and have your Royal Champion carry on the back end. She's taking a lot of damage. The Queen still has the healers, but she would have to go through the walls to get up to that multi-target Inferno. Will he have enough time? That is the question, Carbon, because the RC falls. This is a tricky one.
Time. That's going to be the biggest question mark, because the Queen's going to essentially path her way through the bottom side and then going to have to beat through at least one wall to be able then to reach the clan castle. As he continues this push through, she'll walk probably to the left towards that.
Pick the right.
Yep, there you go. She'll walk around the left.
I don't think he's got enough time though, right?
No, with only 20.
I think by the time he gets through the wall, he's not even going to get a shot off.
It's going to be a 97% 2-star, as it's going to be a recall into Electro Titans with that Queen to the left side, dropping these healers onto her, looking like maybe to go through this Tesla farm, which is very nice. But the thing that you have to worry about with Tesla farms, there tends to be a lot of skeleton traps in those areas as well.
It certainly does. And he does have that recall spell for once he's done that. There's that first skeleton trap. Manages to get the Seeking Air Mine with the Coco Loon. For anyone wondering, he did use that wall breaker in the previous attack just to tank for the troops. So I wonder what the difference would have been. I doubt it would have done anything. However, in this one, freezing the Archer Queen, pressing that ability. You don't think he wanted to just use the ability there?
I mean, yeah, you can get away with it, but I don't know. I feel like you definitely want to do your absolute best not to... No, you can't lose the Queen after... Okay. There you go. Pulls the Queen back, but...
What's he doing with the recall?
I mean, you want to save that Queen ability for at least the final... You never know when you may need it. It can make the difference in an attack.
Yeah, and it gives you a lifeline as well. It's always a tough call, I think, because if you overcommit and then you end up not really needing the Queen ability, then, you know, if someone can really understand the proper time to use it, then you can get better efficiency, but it doesn't give you that second chance. Splitting the Electro Titans here to try and funnel a little bit, moving in towards the Eagle. He's still got 2 wall breakers. The Barbarian King... Can he set that funnel up effectively with the battle drill now moving into support, Carbon? Healer's taking damage from that multi.
Yeah, they are taking damage, so the Queen's walking around. If that jump's connecting to the left compartment, the Queen can reach it. But it's going to be a little bit of awkward trying to then path back as the Warden pops the ability to continue to push all the way to the Town Hall. But we have an Invis spell next to that Town Hall. Watch out for the troop potentially ignoring it here, Judo.
He lost his battle drill over to the right side as well, Carbon. So there's a lot of things not quite happening. There's the invisibility spell tower for the Town Hall. Everything moves past it. Will the Electro Titans get it? The Grand Warden's not. Oh my goodness. With the Royal Champion, this is all he's got. Uses 1 invisibility. He's trying to protect that RC ability. Where did he use the skeleton trap? There we go.
The RC ability should be able to... Yeah, there you go. It was low health. RC ability skipped through it, took it down. But unfortunately, this is going to fall short here. With only 20 seconds left, not too much cleanup around. Drops a couple archers, wizard onto the cannon to the top side, trying to get every little bit of buildings. But it would be a 3-star. It's just going to be a time fail here for Papa of HST Esport. And this is going to be trying to close in on a 92% there. Great effort.
We've got Demo, who is a very experienced attacker, using the Super Bowlers, but against one of these ring-style bases as well, which can be so tricky to attack.
With a Warden to start to help grab the funnel, he does drop the Flame Flinger to the far outside. You just have to keep in mind how you're going to protect the Flame Flinger from... I was going to say from the border, and the spring trap right on the outside, exactly for that, for a Yeti to help spring us, so the Flame Flinger won't be protected from the Yeti. As now, oh no, the spring trap!
Oh my gosh, Demo must be just, what do I need to do? He placed the archer directly on top of it, so the Flinger does take a couple of shots from the mortar. Will that be a deciding factor. With the Super Bowlers now deployed to hopefully pull those heroes through, Ice Golems will be slowing these troops down, and he will probably have to use the Warden ability before he gets to that Town Hall.
There is a lot of damage. If he pops his Warden ability perfectly, he could get all this down in the core. But remember, he's pushing his way right towards that Town Hall as he gets slowed down by the defensive Ice Golems. But this Warden ability is going to wear off before that Town Hall explodes. So now it's going to explode and do a ton of damage here to his troops.
You can see, though, that with the raged up Super Bowlers having that distance, they were able to get the Eagle Artillery behind the Town Hall with the bounce. That is one benefit of the Super Bowlers over the Titans if you are smashing them in towards the Town Hall. But at this stage, he's still got a lot of defenses behind there. Uses the final spell to try and hold on to his Queen ability. Now pressing it for the multi and the enemy king. RC trying to swoop around from the left-hand side, but he's got the full Tesla farm. The grounded Expo. Is he going to have enough here, Carbon? No spells to support.
There's got to be a bunch of skeletons by these Teslas here. There's one. There's going to be another one after he gets continued through. The Queen goes down as the RC ability goes through. The healers have transferred off to the Royal Champion, trying to keep her alive, but it looks like there's too much damage, and she's going to go down. And Judo, we're going to have 2 stars apiece here in this match, so no one is taking a clear lead at this moment.
No one taking a clear lead, and I don't know if you read the message that we just received from Itsu. This is one of his bases.
What?
Again.
Oh, my.
Itsu holding at this top level.
Hey, make sure you're going over to subscribe over to Itsu. Get those bases. He's sharing them with you, and if they're being used on the stage and they're defending, you know, they are OP here. As we got Tobi coming in with that Queen to start to the left side, in with the Super Barbarians. That Queen charge into Super Barbs.
This is such a pivotal attack at the midpoint of the war. Just 1 percentage point between these teams and a golden ticket on the line. The first team to 3-star could really just flip the war into their hands. We've got Tobi charging into this area. A couple of balloons trying to find those seeking air mines for the healers, but none of them so far. However, he's controlling the Queen very well. Where do you think he wants her to go here with the log launcher moving in for that bottom multi-target Inferno? He doesn't have any wall breakers. He's just trying to push her up to the Town Hall from here.
Yeah, that Queen's got to be responsible for the Town Hall as the Super Barbarians are now coming around the edge, raging up this Queen to continue her way to the Town Hall as Super Minis are coming out. They makes the Queen invisible to ensure the protection of her, but the problem is the Queen's going for the skellies and she's going for the wall, and the healers are getting hit by the multi.
Oh my goodness, she will, I mean, even after she gets the multi, where does she go from there? Does she loop back around? He doesn't really have the funnel set up top for the Town Hall. He did decide to rage the Yetis in the center, which I think was a good choice to try and help get those defenses. Raging the Queen again. Now we see the Super Barbarians to try and push her into the middle, but he's lost his Royal Champion at this stage as well, and he's got to hold that Queen ability for the Town Hall. Freezing, she gets to it, but with the Monolith still alive, can he protect the Queen enough in order to get that? She's going to step towards the poison, right?
Yeah, her ability was forced through that Town Hall as he's trying to now take out the multi, but we have a defending king that is still full health. That's going to 2-shot that Queen. Down she goes. And then we even have a full health Royal Champion and the Monolith, which he would love to have his king and all those Super Barbarians try to clear to the right side. It is a 2-star. VN, if they don't get a 3-star, it's still going to stay 2 stars apiece and can be anyone's match.
Certainly could be. That is exact. Oh, that is not what they needed. I feel like there was just so much going on in the middle of the attack there. Tobi just not really able to keep up with that multitasking. Unfortunate for that one. But now, VN Esporting, they have the percentage lead. I feel like we all thought they were going to be well in control of this match, given what happened with the performances earlier on today.
ipro doing a Zap Queen Charge Twin Hybrid. Starts off with the Lightnings, taking out the multi, the expo, and damaging the queen severely here.
Now sending in the battle blimp. Oh, pops it instantly with the Yetis. Does not decide to rage that up. He does get the scatter shot. He's going to get the other defenses. They're not going to be able to clip the queen, though, being the other side of the wall. But as long as he can keep his queen moving in that direction, she should take it out pretty quickly. She was low in health there, but he held it together, didn't use any spells, didn't panic. And now she's healed right the way back up with the funnel pretty much set.
Yeah, and this queen is going to be able to continue her way to the left side. I'm just glad that enemy heroes can't get healed back up by builders. You know, when their health is low, it
How would
stays
that
low.
animation go? Just knocking them with the hammer?
Yeah, just knocking them with a hammer and then they're healing up. That would be crazy, but you know, you never know what may happen. But yeah, that queen should be able to just like one-shot the enemy queen, take her down, and continue this charge towards that town hall.
Yep, all looking good so far. Obviously, because the queen is under not really any fire at the moment, that's why he's able to take a little bit of time, set the funnel on the left side, Barbarian King in, and he still does have those two wall breakers. He had to be careful there, though, because even though the enemy queen was low in health, they got a couple of shots on, and she was in range of the monolith. She does get that down before moving to the skeleton traps. Easy pathing now to the town hall. So he's controlling this very well, but 1 minute and 20 is all that's left over. He's got to be starting those hogs soon, Carbon.
Yeah, with 2 raid spells still waiting on the space to be activated. The first one going off, getting both expos, clipping both those multi-target infernos as he's gonna approach them soon with his queen. And now the hogs are coming in to the right side, sending headhunters, but he has 2 hogs to use, which he does sprinkle them in onto the cannon as he tries to path his way through the eagle.
Warden.
But there's a lot of damage hitting his hogs. Finally now pops that ability.
But all the hogs that moved across to the left side were just not inside that warden ability over by the rage tower, so they're not able to help with those defenses. Down they go, which means now the other hog riders have to move across. They do not move up towards the scatter shot. That is really tricky for him because although he has the queen and RC ability, he's got a couple of big defenses here and only 20 seconds. Can he get it?
Oh, with 19 seconds, it's a race against the clock. The RC is trying to make her way through. He does have 1 invis, but it's not going to be able to be used anywhere.
And the wizard invisible if it gets too close.
But it's not. He makes
the
the
queen
to help her out a bit, but time is not going to be on his side as it's going to be yet again another 2-star in this match here, Judo.
HST and Noko now ready with literally the twin hog riders, 10 of each.
Indeed, with the 10, and it's going to be the Blizzard choice here to help take out this town hall, which they chain through the town hall, take out the backside rage tower, and oh, wait, the Super Wizards, they got the other expo. I thought they were going to die immediately, but they somehow stayed alive. So they was able to manage to get through that as now he drops a hog to the left by the Archer Tower to try to either take that down or maybe be in range of the Clan Council, but it's just out of range there as his heroes are pushing into that queen.
Yep, going to have to deal with that when the enemy queen and scattershot is there. Does decide to freeze that, but not popping the king ability just yet. Now he does hopefully get that scattershot down before engaging all of those troops, but that is not the case. The scattershot still alive and slamming away. Finally gets that down. Archer Queen stuck on the Lava Hound. Obviously wants her to move to the multi, but that Lava Hound is going to pull her to the right. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully, she does decide to go over there.
You have to be careful because this Eagle artillery is raged up, so every Eagle shot that hits is going to do so much damage. But luckily, the Hogs got into the rage of the Eagle, but the Hogs don't even look like there's too many left as he's trying to continue his way to the multi. The Monolith locks onto a Hog. Okay, not the World Champ, so that's okay. But we got a Tesla farm, which means that there's got to be a bunch of skeletons to this backside by that World Champion.
He's got the freeze. He freezes the RC, the scatter, and the Teslas. There's the skeleton traps, like you said. Now with the invisibility as well. We still got the queen ability, but she is well over the other side of the base. Not able to help out right now. Turns his RC invisible again. But can he get that monolith? That's the main thing here. Is he going to freeze it? Yes, he does. and the skellies as well. So the monolith will go down before the RC moves to that. He's still got 1 minute, Carbon, and the queen ability to try and help out here.
Oh, he's continuing this push around that freeze, though. That was using the monolith. The Diggy was still coming through, so this is where the freeze would have been very useful. But granted, the RC could have had a lot less health, as he's trying to continue past these point defenses of the cannon and the Archer Tower. The Warden no, the Warden does not help this try to finish off that multi, as the Queen steps through for that Builder Hut. And it was looking like we may just have another defense, as the Queen's ability is going to try to get through a wall, but he doesn't have the time.
So many time fails, unfortunately, and the percentage lower every time for HST. Can VN Esporting take the advantage? Who is going to get it? Finishes off his snack there at the end of the attack. Can't do anything else now. Oh my goodness, a golden ticket on the line. The first war was super close that we've seen in this lower bracket.
And Elek is trying to continue that, but grab that 100% 3-star and not a 90+% as an early Warden ability with some headhunters to snipe that Queen, take out the scatter shot with the balloons, and then grab the Town Hall, on top of it pulling the Clan Castle. So many things happening here to set up the Lalo attack.
Wow, he got pretty much that entire compartment with those balloons. Huge damage there. Having to rage the Queen early on, though, as she does take heavy fire. After she gets through this Lava Hound, she can then move to the Eagle. And, you know, setting things up really nicely here. Not having to worry about the Town Hall with your Lalo is a big bonus. But I know you're a big Lalo player, Carbon, or at least you used to be, and you teach this attack quite a lot as well. So how are your thoughts at the moment seeing this attack?
So I love using Lalo that doesn't involve the Queen charge, because whenever I do Queen charges, the Queen has a mind of her own and she goes off. And I'm trying to get the Queen into the core like Elek is doing, which, the wall break fails to open this wall, so he decides to invest another one. And yes, the wall opens. But does he have to invest in an invis to bring the Queen back for that multi? Because he's on his own Queen. If that multi goes down, that's going to be clutch.
It's raged up. So he does have to use another rage spell. The multi gets onto the healers, but that will quickly go down. Then he has a moment to refocus across to where his Barbarian King and Royal Champion moved in for. He wants the multi-target Inferno over there. 1 minute and 20, so he's going to have to start sending that Lalo soon, because VN Esporting, that 96 and the 97% you talked of, were both time fails.
Yeah, with that Hound finding Seeking Air Mines right off the bat, going down so quick as he... Oh, that Queen goes down too! Judo, we're gonna have it come down to the final attack. I mean, hey, that's what we love to see. Coming down to the final attack either way. You know, if you got to win on a 10-10 war to get a golden ticket, you'll take it. It doesn't matter what other teams are getting. It only matters what you have to do in your current match to win, to try to advance.
Do HST take the lead on percentage here, though, Carbon? It's going to be very close. I think
gonna
they
low
might.
the percent.
I think they might.
Oh, wow. 77. That is quite a bit, because the lowest percent in this war was a 90. And yes, HST have the advantage in this war, a 73 to a 72%.
And as you rightly said, if this is a 3-star from Crusader, HST will be going to Helsinki, Finland for the finals. The Queen charge log launcher with this one into Super Barbarians. Can he do it?
So usually what we've been seeing with this attack is that the Queen is responsible for grabbing the Town Hall. Let's see if she's able to do that, as the Warden's trying to join in, but the King
Archer
is...
Tower's on his log launcher. He took a lot of damage on it.
And the King's not following the log launcher. He's going on his own to the bottom side of the space, completely running differently.
The log launcher opens, and now he's sending in wall breakers to try and obviously open up the access that he thought he would get with the log launcher. I don't think she's getting anywhere near that Town Hall, because now that he's opened up these, the wall breakers they're too far away from those other buildings right now.
They're not opening the core wall. He needs to open up all the way to the clan castle. He has no access to the town hall. Plus, we have an invis next to this town hall, which means that this could be a 1-star if he does not properly time it right, as the invis won't go down, as he needs to then go through a set of walls, and he's only got 15 super barbarians left.
I feel like he's just sending everything to try and get that queen to the town hall, but she's going in the complete wrong direction now. There is just... I just cannot see how he's going to do this. Can he hold it together? He's got to funnel that left side.
He's just got to funnel.
Keep the queen alive and make her just beat through the wall. But now,
though,
given where she is, she can't reach the monolith, Carbon.
The healers are going to the warden. They're going to the wizard and the warden. They don't want to go to the queen. Judo, this can't
just
be a
think,
one.
if he hadn't have thrown all of those wall breakers in, he might have been able to target the expo right here.
He's raging up the unicorn on the queen to try to get through this expo. Healers are trying to switch up.
Healers on the wizard.
Come on, healers!
Oh, no.
Why are you on the wizard? Oh,
watch.
No, don't tell me.
Monolith on the warden. He has to burn the queen ability. One heal in the queen. Can she get through the wall? Uses the rage. She powers her back up, but the invisibility spell tower is going to activate. Carbon, no!
Wait, he got 4 super barbarians to try to save the day. Go, 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 super barbarians! Come on! Take the town hall down! No!
76%. One earthquake spell could have finished off that town hall. 76% 1-star.
They technically need an 82% 1-star to be victorious. Or you just get a 2-star. That's it. Come on, Hawk. 2-star, and you get a golden ticket, and you're going to Worlds, flying out to Helsinki, Finland. The pressure is on. You just need a 2. You don't have the triple. But he starts off with a Yeti, with that queen to the far right side. The healers are down. You better not leave that town all up, Hawk.
Do not get our heart rate higher than it already is. Flame fling it to the west. We've got the queen setting up the funnel over that side. And then looks like he's Laloing into the town hall here. I hope he's Laloing into the town hall. Do not Lalo from the other side of the base. We did see earlier, though, that Ast, who only needed the 2-star for Strut to get their golden ticket, he went and 3-starred anyway. So maybe Hawk wants to finish off in style here. Raging up that queen with the headhunter a little bit early towards that royal champion, but does distract and allows the wall breaker then to sneak forward for the archer queen to get into that next compartment. Next wall break, though, will give her access to the multi.
That's a lot of damage that was on his queen, but the skeletons might have been... No, they did not pull the queen all the way to the bottom side as she continues her push in towards this multi-target inferno, pops the king ability, and makes the queen invisible yet again, but keeping her ability intact.
Have you seen the tornado trap yet? You haven't, right?
No.
I'm worried about that town hall. Oh, come on. Queen ability goes off because these super minions are indeed firing away. He keeps her alive. We've got the defending king distracting things down to the bottom. The Arch Queen is relatively fine, but those healers, one strike or one red air mine, and they are down. He sends a little bit of a Lalo from the top in order to path in with the rage spell and the warden. Come on, we just need that town hall. He's got the 50%. Once that town hall falls, he gets the golden ticket with the warden ability over the balloons. We have VN Esporting heading to Helsinki, Carbon. He's done what all he needs to do. He can just drop everything else at this point. You can see the smiles. He can't concentrate. He's got the golden ticket. That's what he needed to do. And congratulations to him and his team.
Well, at least it didn't have to be a 3-star in order to get that golden ticket, because this one's looking like it's fallen a bit short because the world champion has to continue to get through a scatter, a monolith, and an enemy queen there, which will probably be way too much with one phrase left, but that doesn't matter as Judo. You know what that means. Me and you, we went perfect today on our predictions. So that's the first time I ever...
Go.
Like, well, that's 5 for 5. Wow. I guess Itsu and Max need to start taking some notes, you know?
They certainly should. But there we have the last match of today. We'll be summarizing everything anyway. But we have Strut, Early Attacks, Clash Champs, and now VN Esporting getting their golden ticket to the World Finals.